San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Jordan Hicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bounce to the left side. To first. One up, one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Urshela steps in. Urshela, in his 8th season, 32 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And the righty deals. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco. And getting the start, Jack Flaherty. What do you look for here?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over .300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
0-2.
Here's a high chopper. Keith gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Austin Slater stands in. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game.
Slater.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. They say you win.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Foul ball. Yoshida off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, stepping in, Kerry Carpenter.
One ball.
Ball
No
one, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw.
Yeah.
Awesome play there. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Inside, almost got him.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's there with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Spencer Torkelson stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league. No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Yoshida makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. The pitch. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On target, he got him. Nice play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you, I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Smoked on the ground a second. Here's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
I think 4 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Michael Conforto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Now it's Matt Chapman. In the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And the batter now, Justin Henry Malloy. Right through there for a strike. Malloy, not a guy that was taken very high in the draft. At the time, he was probably considered a long shot to reach the majors, so he's seen all his hard work pay off today. Here's Mark Canham. That one way outside, and that's ball one.
Yeah, and it's a special day for him, no doubt. And you mentioned that hard work that it took for him to reach this level, but now the real hard work begins, because if he wants to stay here, he's going to have to produce. I remember in the minor leagues when they told me it's easier to get to the big leagues than it is to stay there. I almost felt hopeless because I felt like I was hitting my head on the ceiling just trying to get to the show.
And that one almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
That one almost got him. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Hauls it in for the out. Gio Urshela to the plate. The pitch. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. And the pitch. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Oracle Park. Now here is Bryce Eldridge.
Number 21.
Flaherty back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Throw, and it gets away. Now second and third, and nobody out. And he's into second with nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Austin Slater. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Masataka Yoshida digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. Fouled off. He was late. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Urshela. In plenty of time at first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jorge Soler now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run. Start of the 4th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made. Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the pitch. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
To first, might be 2. Eldridge over to second, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And a good eye there. That one missing inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses. And now 3-0. The Giants leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Line drive. Base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's 2-2. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Now a chance for Justin Henry Malloy. There's a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. You're dialed in. Bottom 4, Mike Yastrzemski up here. The wind of the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The wind of the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Michael Conforto will climb in and fouled off. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Got him. That's out number 2. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Flied to right his first time. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one lifted to left. Malloy on his way in. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Mark Canha. The pitch. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-1. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. And takes low for ball one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
One out, base is empty. Just missed. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Urshela in the box again, takes a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Jake Rogers. And there's the strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Garrett Hampson. The line to kick the pitch. And that one is inside ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
One away. And up next for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Base hit, center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough.
Keith to second, there's one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning. New arm for the Giants, number 74. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. Righty delivers.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Took the extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much.
Now this one gets through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Torkelson hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball down.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slog, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. And now it's going to be Justin Henry Malloy. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tying run at scoring position. And we're the top half of the 6th. And there's ball 4. Back to the top of the lineup, Mark Cannon, the next to hit.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are 3 passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Jorge Soler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 2. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the Eric Miller will take over here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Gio Urshela.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's to third. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Jake Rogers will hit next.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a foul ball. To third. Fires across the diamond. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tyler Holton.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
This to third, Urshela. Beats the second, out there. Their fourth double play of the night. Yikes. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. Holton, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. So digging in, Colt Heath. Outside.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the right-hander deals. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the...
1 and second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Now Shelby Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ripped to third. Throws to first in time. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Yoshida on at second with 2 down. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to try a little bit deeper, and when it was time to come in, his hands exploded through the zone.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers.
Look at me, look at me, look at me. Not measuring up how I want to be. Pleased with small things.
Back here in San Francisco, here's the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one. Doval, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. And it stays fair.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And another ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2 at the belt and fires. Ripped on a line. Nabs it. He's 2 outs away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Late with the swing there. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground to third, might be 2. Chapman lost the second. On the first, got him. And it's a double play to end it.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.